Trallallero trallallà
versus
Bombardiro crocodilo.
What you just saw is 100% brain dead Italian brain rot. What differentiates that from the topic of this video is that whether you like it or not, it has entertainment value and doesn't promote itself as a serious product. Whereas this anime I'm going to talk about tries to be entertaining for the sake of profit, while leaving out the qualities that make entertainment entertaining in the first place. I'm talking about Twins Hina Hima. The first episode of this anime actually releases on the day that I'm recording this video, like right now, so I thought it was a good time to record this. I couldn't really find a lot of information about this anime. It's mostly just Japanese, and even then it's not a lot that I could find out about the anime itself, like what it is about. But what I could find out is that the plot is basically just about two high school girls trying to become viral doing TikTok dances. But oh no, things go wrong and suddenly they appear in this world of something, and something goes wrong. They basically get isekai'd into a weird fantasy world, is what I'm guessing that is. Rest assured though, only the animation is AI generated. The plot, voice acting and whatever not is purely human made. The plot might as well just be made up by an AI, cause what the fuck is that? Like, you could ask ChatGPT right now for an idea for an anime that is modern and hip with the kids, you know? And ChatGPT would probably be like,
oh, well, sure you go. TikTok dances are pretty trendy and popular, right? So why not make an anime about that? But wait, that's not it. There is a twist. Things aren't always sunflower and butterflies. No, it's actually an isekai with an eerie and sinister castle and a land of mysteries.
because we all know that the only thing weeps really want in an anime is another generic garbage trash isekai with the same unoriginal plot like any other isekai. It's a perfect formula. In fact, let me just try it right now. Like, what the hell is this viral ass name? And who would have thought? I see a certain similarity there. I took a look at the official website of this anime, but after checking that for a bit I realized that I can't read Japanese, so I skipped that. But I did find out some things. AI is not advanced enough to completely animate an anime by itself. Like, if you've ever seen AI trying to make its own anime clips or just AI movements, it looks horrible. It's terrible. It is inconsistent, it doesn't know what it's doing, and a lot of animation just looks really bad. That's why this anime is actually not completely made by AI. The character designs are made by actual human beings, and they also drew some facial expressions so that the AI would know how to animate their faces, so it's not like distorted and all of that. And they also drew sketches for the animation so that the AI could use those sketches and animate the characters, because otherwise it would be a mess. And after the AI is done with that, it's refined by humans to make it a bit more natural, I guess. And even then it doesn't really look good, but it's a lot better and more stable than what the AI could do by itself. So the backgrounds are mostly just real life photographs turned into this AI anime look. At least most of them. I think some are just completely made up by AI. I think for some scenes they also use CGI to animate the characters first and then recreate it with AI. Like in this scene, for example. That's why it looked so confusing to me at first. Like, it kind of looked like 3D but also 2D at the same time, and it was like really weird. It just looks really awkward and it's not pleasant to look at. It's like the shittiest CGI imaginable with a bunch of AI filters on it. That already doesn't sound good. Like, you can imagine what it's like. So the people who made this anime said that they want to use AI as a supportive tool for animators to make animation easier and shorten the excessive labor that animators have to endure. And also making some facial expressions easier to animate, and animating like natural hair flow That sounds nice and all, but I mean, I wouldn't want to watch AI anime anyway, but it sounds like a reasonable explanation to use that. However, that is obviously just corporate talk, and do you really think that they will really support the animators and make them work less? Like that is not realistic. It's obviously just an excuse to save costs and not have to hire as many animators. And even if that was a thing, they would just make the animators work harder on other stuff. I mean, they're basically talking about it like a CGI tool, but do you really think that the MAPPA employees have it easy just because they have some CGI scenes here and there? And also about the facial expressions and natural hair flow. I can show you a clip from the trailer that shows both of that at the same time. Does this mouth look natural to you? Does this hair flow look natural to you? The shittiest harem anime out there have more natural hair flow than whatever this is. Nowadays we use AI for a lot of things, and I don't necessarily think that it's a bad thing. AI can be useful for a lot of things and make a lot of things easier, so I don't think that it's, However, one thing that AI will never be good for is art. Any creative form of work is art. AI does not have that creativity. It can't create something of its own or come up with anything. It just uses its database and uses the most common aspects of a thing that it finds about it. Something like that. If you've ever made AI write a story, it's just unoriginal, bland, or just straight up copied from another source. If you've ever seen AI art, it will most likely just be bland. There's never anything special about the things that AI makes. They all look the same. In art, you need something unique that shows that it's your creative work, even if it's not the best. It always has something that only you can do, and you are the only one who can create what you can create, what makes you special. AI can't do that. Of course, AI art exists, but it just copies things from other artworks it has seen elsewhere. It can't come up with something of its own, so AI will never place humans in that aspect. That's also why anime created by AI will never work. Animation without the work of humans is just soulless. There's no artistic value to it. You will never feel the same things from an AI animation than you would from something that is created by humans. Animators can convey so much emotions just by animating something. Without the work of humans, a big part of what makes anime would just not be there anymore. It would just not feel right, So yeah, I'm not really too worried about this. I think it's a cool project, but it's just corporate greed. They're just trying to see how far they can go to save money. But I don't think that's going to be the future of anime anytime soon. I mean, AI animation just can't compete with what we have in a lot of different aspects. Also, who would want their work to be turned into an AI anime? Like, if you have so little respect for yourself that you let your hard work be turned into AI slop, then they probably didn't deserve anything more anyway. There's also the fact that nobody's going to watch an AI anime. I could only really see it for some really low budget projects that nobody's going to care about anyway, so I definitely don't see it becoming big anytime soon. Yeah, I'm not really taking it too seriously. I don't think that it's something that needs to be taken seriously either as of right now, but I just felt like talking about it. Yeah, I would like to hear what you have to say about this. I don't think that's too deep, but you might disagree. I don't know. Tell me or something. Bye.